in DAV school. He taught commerce, biology and mathematics at Jalpaiguri's Jena school. He joined the Hindu school. He taught commerce and mathematics there. He moved to the Uttarpara government school. He taught geography, mathematics and commerce there. And after a 35-year teaching career, he decided to focus on photography, computer science, physics and artificial intelligence. He now provides voluntary services. He teaches commerce and other subjects at other schools, including Deshapriya Girls High School and Makla High School. He built websites and library database software for Patu Bhawan Dankuni, where he also teaches underprivileged children in an honorary capacity. He donates books, exercise books and tuition fees for brickfield child laborers and makes a significant impact on their education. Ladies and gentlemen, in retirement as a teacher, he's probably doing more as a teacher and educator than before. Shomi Kumar Karmakar, Patu Bhawan Dankuni. A very big thank you once again to Mr. Miraj Shah, and thank you for all that you do, and thank you the Bhawanipur Education Society College. Thank you for being with us today. He's such a busy man, making a difference in socially to so many people that it's difficult to get him, but we've got him today. And he believes in doing it from off stage, but we wanted him on stage. Thank you, Miraj. I now invite on stage Mrs. Denise O'Brien, the great-granddaughter-in-law of Dr. Mrs. N.D. O'Brien, my great-grandmother. She has her own story, which I won't go into because we're short of time, but just suffice to say, as Denise walks on, just suffice to say that she was 22 years old, married at the age of 14, had 3 children. In fact, come Denise, please. Had 2 children and was expecting the third when her 42-year-old of Irish descent husband died in a poisoning thing when they used to go to the forest. Anyway, and she didn't know what to do. Her uncles took away all the tea gardens, etc. And she studied with a baby on one lap and her lamp in front of her. And she studied and became a doctor more than 120 years ago. This is in her memory, and we thank Denise for continuing after my father and mother, who are no longer, to continuing to be with us for this award. It will first be, there are 3 types of teachers who are representative of a type of teacher, sorry to use that word. The first is not a teacher in a school. He's a teacher who's making a huge difference socially. He is Mirajuddin Ahmed. He is the secretary and boxing coach of Khidirpur School of Physical Culture. Basically, Chineda, as he is called, 59 years old, he has turned out boxers, including 2002 Commonwealth Games gold medalist Muhammad Ali Kamar, and hundreds of boxers who have boxed at the state and national and international level. He is himself an ex-state champion and national champion. He was sent by the government of India to Cuba for high-performance training. He was a national team coach as well as the railways coach. He has 200 plus trainees right at this moment, and most importantly, trains over hundreds of young Muslim women who are now called the Burqa boxers. That's the name they have been given, the Burqa boxers. And there's the Eye of the Tiger, and this is from the movie Rocky about boxers. Mirajuddin Ahmed, Api Chaliyan, and I love that name, the Burqa boxers. Thank you, congratulations. We move on to, so that's one teacher, and then we move on to, I suppose you would call her the solid, silent, hugely effective, quintessential, traditional teacher. Shapna Dasgupta of Loreto Day School, Dharmothala. She has been the wind beneath the wings of so many students over the 36 years that she was a teacher, and now I like this, that the school has sent us the name of a special teacher who retired 14 years ago. I'm not saying don't send us. I'm appealing to schools, look for teachers who are there somewhere out there having done incredible work, and maybe some of us have forgotten them. Well, she taught, she's herself a student of the Our Lady Queen of the Missions and Calcutta Girls and Jogomaya Devi College, and then Loreto, and she fondly remembers her time. She was really touched when the teachers of Loreto Dharamtala, the students, went and said, "Ma'am, we've sent in your name and they would like to honor you." Jore at a hattali ho for the traditional, dedicated counselor teacher. You didn't need the word counselor those days. Teachers were all counselors, and I'm sure they are today too. Shopna Dasgupta. She has been the wind beneath the wings of many, many students, I'm sure. And the third is a comparatively teacher who's retired quite recently, but quite an incredible teacher who does everything. She is involved with the Interact Club. She has taught physical education. She became an English teacher after she qualified herself. She teaches value education. She, if Mamma Mia the play is going on and somebody is required to play a role, she played the role, and she helps out in the quizzing, the spelling bee and everything. She's the anchor, and she is a person who basically, I think, lives in the school. Please welcome Priscilla Dawn Kerr of the Pratt Memorial School. A big round of applause for teachers who want to do everything. That's how I would describe Priscilla, ma'am. She's a teacher, 39 years, dedicated teaching in Pratt Memorial School, her own alma mater. And she also heads the social media outreach of the students as well as the ex-students and teachers. They formed a group and they really do a lot of good